What's up, guys? Nethervvoid here with some more War Thunder for you, and this game I was flying in the Russians, trying to rank up my IL-2 and unlock the stealth ammo and stuff. So I actually thought I already did that, but apparently not. I flew the IL-2 a lot because I love this plane. The cannons are amazing. I think it's the fire rate. It doesn't seem like it has more of a punch than other planes when you just look at how many cannons it has, but it just pumps the lead out. It's just fast kills with this thing. And you can hear it when you fire the machine gun, how fast it is, or the cannons, I mean. So I'm really trying to work on unlocking all the stealth ammo in different planes and stuff like that. I've still been thinking about whether I'm going to be doing strategies for different planes. I'm not really sure I'm going to. I think most people would rather have those for historical, and I'm just not really doing historicals right now. I try to fly out in them, but they just haven't caught my fancy yet. Maybe it's because I don't feel like arcade's too easy yet. Maybe someday when I'm getting 15 kills, 2 deaths, every game I'll feel like arcade's not fun. But planes do fly a lot differently in arcade. Different planes that you fly, they're not all the same like people think they are. They're not even close to the same, really. If you didn't have HB and full reel, they would feel very different. It's just because, and I noticed this too, when I tried to play a few HBs in a row and then I played arcade, the planes did feel like they were overperforming immensely. And that's just because you get used to one, kind of battle and you don't fly the other kind for a while. But the planes do handle very differently. Like the P-40, you have to use the ailerons, turn the plane with the aileron keys, or it's going to feel really weird. And it's not the same as when you fly the P-39, which has its own, turning issues or whatever. And that feels even different than the Buffalo, which has almost a UFO flight model, which I think is because the flight model's broken, but anyway, so there is a lot of difference to each plane. I'm not sure if there's enough to fill up a whole strategy for each plane. I'm not, it doesn't really matter exactly what the climb rates are. Probably it would be great to just show in general how to fly the plane and like what stats I consider, what parts of the plane I consider to be something to focus on. But again, a lot of it too is that especially in arcade, a lot of the planes have basically the same, the way you attack and the way you do maneuvers and all that, again, in arcade is very similar to other planes. I'm sure in HB you have that same thing. It's not like you're going to get two different planes that one can do an Immelman and the other can't, but it can do this other maneuver that the first plane couldn't. I don't think that really exists in HB either. Again, I don't have a lot of experience there, but it doesn't feel like it just from what I've flown. All the planes in HB seem to fly relatively similar in that I feel like they fly crappy just because I'm used to arcade, but I'm sure they have different climb rates and stuff. There's no doubt. The planes in arcade do as well. It's just I don't really focus on that because I'm trying to just do maneuvers. If you can outmaneuver a guy, in my opinion, the climb rate is not as big of a deal. But anyway, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to disagree with that. They're going to thumbs down the video because they don't agree with my opinion, which is to me, is a stupid reason to thumbs down a video. Why would you thumbs down a video just because you don't agree with the opinion? You thumbs it down because it's bad quality, the guy's being just a jackass, I don't know. But anyway, whatever. It's a new trend to thumbs down things when you don't agree with the opinion. But anyway, so I actually am re-recording over this because I had a huge rant that you're going to see in this video why the rant is there. I actually do really well in this arcade game, and I actually do really well in most arcade games. I'm usually top 4 out of 15, almost in every game. And I know I rant a lot about the economy, but it's just really starting to get to the breaking point with me about the economy. I have premium, I pay a subscription for this game, which already is the same amount of money as I would pay for World of Warcraft or EVE or something like that. Now, it might not be $15 a month, but it's a subscription either way. And all the content is not unlocked, and I'm paying a subscription. So I've also bought a lot of premium planes, right? So I shoot this guy a little bit, but I'm going to pull out of it because it's just not worth it. I don't think I can kill a bomber in the face like that. For some reason, I don't have my rockets on this plane. I think it's because when they did some kind of weird change to the ammo belts, they changed everything. And I don't know if they even sent a message out to everybody, but I had to change every one of my ammo belts, and I must have missed the rockets on this. So make sure you check that, because I know that's been a recent change. But so I'm paying a subscription fee. I fly premium planes every time I fly out in arcade. And again, I'm getting, you know, 4 to 6 kills, 7 kills a game, and maybe losing 2 or 3 planes, which I don't repair. I never auto repair because I don't want to pay the fee. And I'm not even making 10,000 a game now. And when you look at the ammo belt unlocks, which they have not changed, by the way, I just unlocked, I don't know if I do it in this game, I think it was in a different game, I unlocked the stealth ammo for the machine guns and the cannons. And and I made like 8,000 in the game. Each of those unlocks were 8,900. So, which I guess is not a big deal if you think about it. If you unlock an engine in World of Tanks, you know, you might have to play 2 or 3 games to get the money to buy it. That's fine. Now that's tier 7 out of 10. That's the last third of the game, though. Right now, I'm flying planes from the first 30 to 40% of the game. 40%. So this is a tier 4 game, okay? When I unlock a engine in tier 4 in World of Tanks, it might be one... It's harder to unlock it with XP than it is to actually buy it. Once I unlock it, I can usually buy it in tier 4. It's not that big of a deal. Now, buying the next tank might be a big deal, but let's put that in perspective as well. Buying a tank in World of Tanks is equivalent in this game to buying all of the unlocked ranked planes, because you unlock all of the next rank of planes. You don't... Well, I guess it would be similar. If you have to play... Let's see, if you're tier 4 and you have a premium account, you might have to play 10 games to unlock the next tank, right? But again, that's only flying one tank, and that's getting like 1 or 2 kills. I don't know, it just feels a lot different. It doesn't feel like this game advances fast enough. And that's probably because you unlock so many planes that you feel like, oh, I'm not advancing enough because I have to spend, you know, 50 games to buy all these planes I'm unlocking. Not getting great hits in this thing. Since I haven't been flying the 37 mil planes a lot anymore, I'm finding that I'm not as good at hitting with them. I've mainly been flying 50 cal planes and 20 mil cannon planes. So just not doing as well with these anymore. Probably do need to hotkey my machine gun separate from my cannon just to help me out with the aiming reticle, so I can get more used to the cannon, the 37 mil again. Pretty much get no hits with this thing, I think, the whole game, which is pretty sad. I do fly other planes though, so it's not just this. But so anyway, really, basically what I had to re-record, I'm basically cussing out guys. You know, I'm just so tired of it. You know. One of the things that they just changed with this whole kill an ally, get negative 30 to 40% of your game's credits, it's just bullshit, man. I'm sorry for the cuss word there, but I don't usually do that. But it warrants that level of being pissed off, because the economy was already tough, and now if you shoot if you're shooting a plane and a guy just randomly flies in front of you and only one of your bullets hits him, and then he crashes into the mountain, you get an ally kill. I don't get that. The guy took 1 bullet from me. He flew in front of me when he saw me shooting at a plane, and he crashes into a mountain because maybe he can't fly. Why should I get an ally kill for that? And then secondly, why am I losing 30 to 40% of my credits for that? It was a random thing. I didn't shoot him on purpose. You know, maybe what they should do is if you build up a lot of those ally kills, then they start nailing you for it. That way, it'll separate the guys who... Or if you shoot a guy with a bunch of bullets and stuff, then they record it. In this video, you'll see it. I don't want to blow it because it's kind of a cool moment, but it's unavoidable. The ally kill I get is unavoidable, and it takes up 30 to 40% of my credits. And I kill a bunch of planes in this game. It just kind of pisses me off that it's still that ridiculous, you know? I think mainly because I'm having those issues, or I feel like I am anyway. It feels like the economy sucks, and I have premium account and premium planes. So there I shoot my rockets. The ally flies right in front of the rockets. I kill the enemy too. How do I prevent that? I can't help that the guy was going to fly right in front of us like that. So I don't know. I think they need to change that. It just doesn't seem like it's working to me. And maybe they will. Maybe that's the first they implement it. They're going to get enough feedback that they're going to change it to be something where it mainly nets the people that are actually hitting allies on purpose, killing allies on purpose. I'm not doing it on purpose. If a guy flies in front of me, if we're both shooting at it, I'm not going to break. If I'm shooting at a plane and an ally comes in and starts shooting him with me, I'm not going to break away just because he engaged at a closer distance than me. Why would I do that? I'm just going to give up my kill to everybody that decides to fly right in front of me? So in a sense, I'm getting trolled for playing the game correctly. I can't help. It doesn't seem smart to me. And you know, this kind of a economy is not going to fly when they bring tanks in. If the World of Tanks guys come over here, which I'm sure they're going to try to get that market, why wouldn't you? That is the biggest tank market right now. If you're going to try to get those guys, which you're going to have to do, you cannot do it with an economy like this. They're just going to rage and quit. And they're going to call your game crap, and they're going to go right back to World of Tanks. Now, not all of them will. Some of them will stay just because, yeah, if they do the tank game like they are doing the airplane piece of the game, they're going to net some people. I do like the mechanics of this game better than World of Tanks. And I think that's the reason I'm so pissed. The mechanics of the game are awesome. I love it. I can't even think of a thing I like about World of Tanks more than I like about War Thunder. Probably one of them is just the difference between tanks and planes is that I kind of like tanks better, just because I like tanks better. It has nothing to do with mechanics. As far as overall game mechanics, this game knocks it dead. This is a far better game as far as mechanics. I do need to try World of Warplanes again just to give it another test. I feel like I owe you guys that. Because they have changed some stuff. But I'm almost guaranteeing I'm going to like this better because I like the damage model in this game better. I know I just talked about that in the previous game. But I think that's what, again, makes the economy so infuriating is because the mechanics are so awesome. The game is so fun. It makes me more mad about the huge cons of the game, which is the freaking... It's not even pay to play. It's like sell your soul to play, you know? And you can't play an hour a day and see real progress in this game. I've been at rank 7 for a month. I've been flying the same freaking planes for a month, and I play 10 to 15 games a week at least. So I shouldn't have to play for 3 or 4 hours a day to advance in the game. And I have premium. Think of how many games you have to play as a free-to-play guy. You know? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I've ranted on this enough. It's definitely a better... I think if I were to post the video I already had recorded, I would just get 100 negative votes. Some of them from fanboys that are going to neg rep you no matter what. If you say this game sucks, they're just going to be like, bam, I'll just neg rep you. But people don't generally like rant videos that are just super, super negative. They just don't like that. I mean, this is a negative video. People don't like that already. But you know what? I feel like it's better to be honest. I don't feel like I'm doing justice to you guys if I'm just saying, oh, the game's great. Well, Nether, what about this? Oh, it's fine. I'm totally ignoring that. You know why? Because YouTube. I'm just going to not be myself, and I'm just going to sell out. So, for, you know, why? YouTube. That's stupid. You know, I'm going to get negative. I'm going to get thumbs down. It happens. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully your guys are like, look, man, you're being legit. I appreciate that. I don't agree with some of it or whatever, but I'm going to thumbs you up because you're being legit. I know that if something happens, you'll tell me the truth because you're not going to just kiss ass. I'm not an ass kisser. I'm never going to be one. So sorry that I'm not like other channels that kiss ass or never say anything negative because I just don't think that's life. I think everything can use enough criticism. And there you see it, 3,600 off for that stupid kill where the guy flies in front of my rockets. I make 10,000 off that. I killed 6 guys. I don't do any auto repair. I got a random battle trophy for not for doing anything. They should give them away. They should put credits on getting a lot of kills, man. Just add that straight into the economy. Anyway, let me know what you think. I think it's crap. And the straw's about to break the camel's back here, guys. I'm just tired of it. See ya.